Roll Tide and welcome back to Crimson Drive, driven by NASCAR. We're inside Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium at the Advantage Center in our podcast studio. I'm Roger Hoover, joined by Alabama freshman gymnastics star Paityn Walker, who's in her first year at the capstone. Paityn, has it been everything you had hoped it would be, getting to be an Alabama gymnast?
Oh my gosh, it's been everything and more. I couldn't have asked for a better team, a better debut, a better school. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's some time coming up away from Tuscaloosa in competition, but against North Carolina on a snowy Friday night, we did get to see you for the first time. What was that experience like?
It was insane. I will say I did have some classes, and everyone was just praying for a snow day. I was like, no, come to our meet. It's our first home opener. But it was amazing. I'm from California. I haven't really been in snow, and even the 2 inches that we had here, I was just making snow angels before the competition. I was having so much fun, and I mean, what a home opener that was insane.
That's a good way to get stretched out, right? The snow angels.
Yeah, we're just breaking in a little sweat before the competition.
That's really cool to see. I mean, you were talking before we started. I mean, the Coleman Coliseum is a huge building. A lot of people are there. What was that experience like? You've done that in practice in the Crimson White, but how was it different for a meet?
Honestly, I'm so thankful for all the times we have been in the arena before this opener. It felt very natural for me. I love performing in front of people. And the crowd was amazing. They were just uplifting us. They were giving us energy the whole time. Chloe, one of our sophomores, and I just on our floor rotation went up and pumped up the student section. It was so much fun.
That's really good to see. And we got to see you compete on bars and floor exercise. Let's talk first of all about bars. Kind of what's your focus? What can fans expect from your bar routine this year?
My bar routine, bars is one of my favorite events. It's really where I think I thrive. I just love swinging. I love playing. And I don't know, maybe you'll expect many sticks this season from me and the other girls.
That's certainly good. And then how about the floor exercise? What's your focus there? And then what was important for you to include in terms of music for that?
For music, I'm a very upbeat. I think I'm very energetic. So I wanted that to show in my music, if that made sense. I was looking for something that almost showed my Latin roots, and this is a floor music that I've had I had it my first year optional, I think, and to bring it back, and it was almost like a remix version. It was definitely an experience, and to perform in front of the whole Coliseum, it was like no other.
Yeah, did you like the way the fans responded to it?
Oh my gosh, yeah, I did not think they would respond that way. It was so loud in the Coliseum. I couldn't even hear my music. It was amazing.
Then how about some of your teammates? Who are some of the other favorite routines you saw throughout the night?
Really everyone. Our closer, Gabby Gladio. That's a routine that you'll love to see for the rest of season. Lily Hudson with her iconic Dixie Landolite routine. I mean, all the routines definitely show everyone's personality, and I love them.
So that's a really good way to get this year started. Now you get to go on the road a little bit. What's the mindset as you're now competing, and what maybe is probably the hostile environments you'll go into? Has you seen anything like this in high school gymnastics or any level before, like you will in an SEC road venue?
Yeah, it's definitely very different. I've never experienced anything like this. I'm a person that doesn't really like to think ahead or kind of, I don't want to foreshadow or kind of think of the venues I'm going to be put in or the crowd or the experience. I just go in with no clue, if that makes sense. And I take every moment as it is. And I think it works for me. So. Yeah.
That's certainly good. Well, this team, again, is off to a really good start with the score we saw against North Carolina, all these meets coming up on the road. Just what do you think makes this team special early on?
This team, we have such a bond, and it's such a sisterhood. We have each other's backs. We will truly thrive together and dive together. We have each other's backs through it all. I mean, we have a mentality of 0-0, so if something goes our way, wonderful, but we're not going to let that get to our heads. And if something doesn't go our way, we're not going to let that faze us. So
How much do you like having that kind of support as you're starting this journey in college gymnastics?
It's everything I want. It's everything I looked for into a team and into a college. That is why I chose Alabama Gymnastics. Our sisterhood, our bond, and the sense of family is you will not find at any other school. Let me tell you that. And I mean, it's truly amazing what they've built here and the culture that we're building.
That's really great to see. We want to talk more about your decision to come to Alabama, but let's back it all the way up. First of all, tell us where you're from and how originally you got into gymnastics.
Yes, I'm from Hercules, California. It's a small city in Northern California. And my older brother started with gymnastics as well. So I kind of followed in his footsteps. We would jump off the banister together at home. We would just be playing around. And I mean, it was very noticeable that we both had a lot of energy. So my parents just put us in gymnastics as an outlet. And it turned out we just had a talent.
That's good. I imagine a lot of good coaching when you were younger. Who were some of the impactful people along your journey?
Actually, one of my teammates, Frida Esparza, she is now at UCLA, but she had such an impact on how I view gymnastics, and I really looked up to her when I was a kid. I mean, I saw her at the gym. I was like, oh my gosh, she's so cool. I can't wait. I just want to be like her. She was an elite gymnast, and she went away to UCLA, and she's thriving over there. So I've always looked up to her.
Kind of followed her example, and that led to some really elite competition. How much did you enjoy going around as a kid, just getting some energy out is one thing, but then you start to compete on a state and national level. What was that jump like?
It was honestly pretty seamless because in gymnastics, it's very, you go from compulsory, optional, elite if you want to, or college. They're kind of stepping stones. So honestly, I didn't see the big deal in it until now, where I'm like, wow, like, that was a big deal, and I didn't treat it like that, and I wish I did. But the crowds were amazing. They're very different from college. It was like golf, where no one's cheering. They do light little claps. But that was also a great experience. I'm so thankful to have that under my belt.
Yeah, some really great experience for you. State champion, first of all, in California, and really, all events you were a state champion?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to take some pride in that. Where was the state championship meet?
Ooh, in 2023, when I competed states, I'm pretty sure it was in Reno, Nevada. So that was a quick little road trip. It was fun. I got to compete with Ryan Fuller, my teammate here at Alabama, and she was my teammate back at home. So it was a lot of fun.
That's really good. And also in 2023, on a national scale, the National Bars Championship, what led to success there?
Oh, well, like I said, I love playing bars. That's when I find I'm my best, if I have that playful mindset. And I really just allow myself to swing. And I had a great day, and I did what I do best. I just swung. So it was amazing and so surreal.
Yeah, that's really special. And again, you just swung. Is that really as simple as that, kind of your thoughts as you're going through your routine?
It really is. I have a little mental prep before I start routine, and I just tell myself to just let go almost of like all those thoughts and just allow myself to do what I love. It is so fun, and like not many people do it. So I mean, I just let myself go out there. So.
And that's a really important event, especially in college gymnastics, for scoring, isn't it? I mean, that's where a team can really make a step forward and win an event, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could do that with all events, but bars, that's definitely one it'll help for sure to get ahead.
So that's a really good experience. Again, the national champion with that. So with that comes a lot of national attention, as well as attention from colleges looking to add you to their program. What'd you like about the recruiting process?
It was a very long recruiting process, and I'm so thankful for the whole thing. I mean, it really brought an insight to my whole lens of gymnastics. It was amazing. I went to visit a few schools, and I stepped on up to Alabama, and my teammate Ryan Fuller committed. I was so beyond proud of her and happy. I never really thought Alabama was the place for me because I've never stepped foot on a campus, and I wasn't really educated. I never really followed college gymnastics growing up. So she told me how great it was. She was like, you just get a feeling. And I was like, no, you don't. Like, that's what people just say that. And I had a call with the coaches. I absolutely loved them. It sounded too good to be true. And they flew me out. I stepped on campus. I fell in love with the girls, with the coaching staff, the beautiful campus. I mean, and I knew right away. It was the feeling. I knew this was my place.
It was a really good feeling once you got here, took a look around. Meeting the team was obviously important. How important are the facilities as well, especially in such close proximity? The practice gym, your locker room, competition floor.
It's amazing. Not many gymnastics programs have a facility like this, and I'm just so thankful because we really do train every day where we're going to compete, and I feel like that helps so much because you don't break your daily routine. You go to class, you go to our gym, and you compete. I mean, it's seamless, the whole daily activities.
Well, you enjoyed, again, that process, getting to meet everyone here. What about Coach Johnson specifically?
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. I got on the phone with her, and she was talking about the family, about the culture they want to bring, and it's everything I looked for into all the colleges, and I never really found a college that was this dedicated to their culture and this dedicated to becoming a sisterhood and creating a special bond. And I honestly did think I was going to have to settle before I found Alabama. I was very scared. I was very nervous that I was just going to have to settle for a college because it didn't feel like home to me. And when I got on the phone with her, it was just like, I think I found it. I think this is it. And I came on campus, bonded with the girls and bonded with the coaches, and it was everything I dreamed of. It was everything I wanted, and I'm just so happy.
And then as you get here in the summer and then getting in the fall semester, did Tuscaloosa and Alabama start to feel like home to you too?
It did. It's a home away from home. I have my sisters here. I have my friends, and I really have a trust system here, and I'm just so beyond thankful for that. I mean, I'm so far away from home that I'm so thankful that I built a family here and I was welcomed into a family here.
Now, you said you didn't follow college gymnastics very much. Did you follow college football very much? And then what was it like as soon as you're in this stadium and kind of bathed in Alabama football tradition?
I didn't know anything about college, so that included football. And when I stepped foot on campus, I saw the stadium, I saw their tunnel. I was like, this is insane. They take football to another level. And the football games are truly amazing. They're unlike anything I've ever experienced before. The fan base it's elite. It's elite. And this truly is a place where legends are made, and I feel like that just shows in all our athletics.
So you're hooked for life. You're Bama football for life.
Oh, yeah. 1,000%. No question there.
Oh, that's really good. So again, a great decision for you to join Alabama. How excited was Ryan Fuller when you told her the news?
Oh my gosh, I wish we videoed it. It was amazing. She was thrilled when they asked her if they can look into me and if she would be interested in me going. And we had been best friends since we were 12. So she was ecstatic, and I was talking to her the whole time I was here on my visit. She was like, I told you. I wasn't making it up. And I went back home. I told her I think this is a place for me. I did have one more official visit, and when I was at the airport coming home, I told her, I was like, it's Alabama. Alabama Gymnastics is the place for me. That's home. She was so ecstatic. I wish we had that on video. It was such a surreal moment between two sisters, and I mean, I loved it.
Yeah, you've known her for so long. How have you seen her grow in her gymnastics? What can fans expect from her this year?
Oh my gosh. Ryan Fuller she's a trooper. She is a powerhouse, and I'm so excited to see her on the events this year. I'm so excited to be beside her and watching her. We grew up in elite together. We have seen each other really through our lows and through our highs, and it's amazing that we get to experience this together. And I'm just so excited to see her out there, and I can't wait for y'all to see her too.
Yeah, we're certainly looking forward to that. And just this freshman class, Coach Johnson talked about it all off season, and it's paying off early in the year. This is a group that can contribute. How close is the bond? You mentioned with the whole team, but especially these freshmen.
These freshmen we're a unit. And I mean, we live in the dorms together. We do a lot of things together, but it's really like a sisterhood inside a sisterhood. I say sisterhood so often, but I really mean it. Like, these are my girls for life. And just being able to do this together, we've known each other for, I think, going on 2 years now since we committed. We bonded when we weren't even here because of Alabama Gymnastics. I mean, it's truly just amazing seeing each other out there doing what we love, being with the girls we love. And I mean, 2025 is not going to know what hit them with these freshmen.
Well, and you combine that with the good veterans Alabama has coming back. You mentioned a few of them already. Just how have you seen them lead and kind of welcome you all to college gymnastics?
Yeah, these seniors, I can't believe that. Really, I've known them for only a few months because it feels like I've known them longer. They have brought us in and have really been true leaders. Everyone on this team is a leader, but they have really took us under their wings, showed us the ropes, given us advice, life advice, gym advice. I mean, I love them so much, and I'm just so sad that I only get 1 year with them.
Got to make the most of it.
Yes, for sure.
Were you keeping up with their run last year in SECs and NCAAs?
I did. I'm not very good at keeping up with sports, like I said, but I did. They were killing it last year, and we're going to kill it this year too.
Yeah, what do you think this group's capable of?
We're capable of so much. We're capable of truly a natty. I mean, that's what we're hoping to bring home, but I mean, our goal is so much bigger than that, and we're on a mission to just show everyone our culture and to be our best within each other and uplift each other. We don't need a trophy for that.
So we see you debut against North Carolina on 2 events. Are you training any other events? Is all around something you want to do down the road?
For sure. I'm an all-arounder, and I definitely want to get on those other events, but we have really good girls. So, I mean, I'm always in competition, and I mean, I love that. I love pushing each other to be our best, and they push me to be my best. And I mean, if we're not fighting for that spot, then we're just settling. So I'm really happy that I get to push myself every day in the gym on my other events. And I mean, hopefully I'll be out there and all around this year.
That certainly sounds good. Well, you are a student athlete, so we've talked about the athlete side. How about the student side?
For the student side, I have changed my majors a few times since being here for the only few months I have. I settled with hospitality management. I want to own a business after college, so very ambitious. But I'm so thankful for all the resources we have here, the tutors, the academic buildings. I mean, I really have every resource I could need at my fingertips, and I'm so thankful for that.
That's really good. What else should we know about you? Any other hobbies, or what else should fans know?
What else should fans know? I don't know.
How do you unwind?
Oh, okay. I love hanging out with my friends. I love painting, poetry, anything artistic. Yeah, but hanging out with my friends, I think, will top the cake.
That's certainly good. Well, Paityn, we are thrilled that you're part of the Family now with Alabama Gymnastics. Just thank you so much for the time you've given us here on the Crimson Tide Sports Network, and we look forward to seeing you compete a lot more in the future for the Tide. But thank you for your time. Roll Tide.
Thank you so much for having me. Roll Tide.